So, hi guys, welcome to High Entropy, and it's day 66 of DSA learning. I am keeping the finger up. Okay, by the way, welcome to High Entropy. And today's goal is simply I need to solve at least one problem. Yesterday I got so disturbed, and then I watched few videos, and then I got motivation back. And the reason was simple because I was trying to solve the problem, move zeros, and I got badly stuck on that problem. I don't know why. Uh, Feels like you are not making progress, or I'm not sure what. Uh, oh, I haven't started the clock or what. So yeah, let me start the clock first. So I'm targeting 1 hour because if you notice, just after that, like I will. So today I was streaming till almost 9 o'clock a.m. in 9 a.m. in the morning, and then I went to bed. And yeah, okay. So I just I have to cook something, and I will cook rice only after just solving the DSA, and then I'll jump to learn more about the DB700 that video I'll cover. And targeting today also I'm gonna wake up all night. Let's see how things goes. Actually, this video I'm just trying to finish it, but somehow not this one. This one. See, only 3 hours 36 minutes I was able to cover in next 6 hours of stream. I would keep notes and all, and it's completely new to me, so it's pretty I won't say difficult, but yeah, it's challenging. By the way, so without wasting time, let's jump to take you forward. And yeah, so today when I was taking shower, I was thinking why I get motivated when why I feel motivated while I'm streaming and I can continue the study and all. Maybe one thing I felt like whatever you memories you made so far, everything will everything will fade up after a while. If you remember, like no matter how many times you are recalling the memories, but they fade up as the time passes. Maybe it's memories about your past friendships, or it could be anything else, maybe your college time or all. But slowly everything will start fading up, and as the time will pass, maybe you will try to recall them, but still you won't be able to recall everything. And so this is the best way, like when we are streaming or when we are creating videos. So these are the memories that you can uh, like way back, or what we say, like you can scroll through, or I won't say the word is scroll through would be the correct word. And right now I kept fan at full speed. I'm so sorry if you can't hear me properly, and the reason is simple because I don't want to uh, otherwise I will start feeling sleepy, and actually weather is not good, so it's too hot in the room. So if you see my last stream, I just kept the volume down because you will see some background noise. Right now, I'm not sure while I'm speaking, I don't think you will see background noise. But when I'll be silent, seems like it is detecting human's voice, and when there isn't any voice, then it will start uh, like whatever the background noise will come. It will consider that as a voice, someone is speaking or something. I'm just assuming. I don't know the real reason behind it, but I saw it in multiple YouTube videos of other people as well. When while they are speaking, you won't see any noise due to noise suppression or noise compression, active noise compression, or whatever we say. So by the way, yeah, so that's why I felt like okay, that's a pretty cool thing. Like when you are recording or doing something. So if you are wanted to do it without thinking too much, just record yourself. One life, do whatever fucking you wanted to do. Yeah, that's all. I don't have much to say. I just I used to say whatever comes into my mind, and I feel like okay, I should share it with the people. So one problem is missing here, right? DP on subsequences, minimum coins. I think I was not able to solve it using the array method. Not array, tableization method. Okay, shortest common super sequence. Let's solve it and finish it. Actually, by the way, jokes apart. Shortest common supersequence. Given to string str1, str2, find the shortest common supersequence. What is supersequence first? Oh, earlier we used to say like longest common subsequence, right? Here we are saying like find the shortest common supersequence. The shortest common supersequence is the shortest string that contains both str1 and str2 as subsequence. Wait a minute. MNOP. So NO and P. M. Explanation this. Dynamic program. First let me use my what we say. What do we say? Rough work, rough book, day 66 DSA. S1 MNO, S2 NOP. And another example, S1 will be dynamic. I just wanted to see the spelling if it's correct program. Okay. So here can we say whatever the characters that are common, we'll keep them. Shortest common supersequence. Okay, so before we jumping into shortest common supersequence, longest you can say you can just concatenate both, then you will see longest common supersequence. But we need shortest, so longest will be like MNO and NOP. So you will see this one is also present, this one is also present. So longest we don't need, we need shortest. So what you'll say, I mean whatever is the common, keep it once and other items keep there. Will it make sense? No. Okay, let me say, if here you will see LCS is MN, MN, no, 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 and whatever is coming after that MNO, and whatever remaining part of it is this. But this is not always true, like all the here how many characters we can make. I mean match. F will say M can match I see M to M. AM only I can match, right? AM, AM, AM. So after that, one minute, I just have confusion. Stop it first. Unfuck. What the heck? And str contains both str1 and str2 as subsequences. Okay, it's not like continuously it should be. Okay, subsequences. Hmm. That means wherever you are keeping item. So for example, here you will keep am, and all the characters that are before it you will keep before them. For example, it would be somewhere dyn proz ICAM. There are multiple options, right? It could be PROG, DYN, AM, and IC. This one will also have program DYNIC, dynamic. Okay, clock is running faster. My heart is beating. Is this entertaining? Dynamic Pro AMIC. So I see two things are there. Let's say PQRST XYAB P. If I have to tell length, then it would be easy. Like you can say, I think we already covered such content. N1 N2 plus LCS, or you can say LCS minus N1, N1 minus LCS plus N2 minus LCS. I solved similar problem, right? Just one minimum initiation to make string palindrome, minimum initiation to convert string A to B. Yeah, that was the. Now you can say challenging part is I will get LCS. Hmm. My mic stopped or what? Crazy. Discharged. I need to put it into charging. No problem. I will keep on. I will continue. God. So so if we talk about LCS, oh, I'm so sorry. So what is the process of LCS? What is the process of LCS? If matching, simply what you do, take that and take that, look for -1, I mean just smaller length. If not, check with both options. Take one as it is, another one with reduced length. Okay, so you will say, yeah. So let's say we have something like this. First you will check with this one. Okay, now you will say both are not matching. So what I'll do, if not matching, then I have two options. First will I'll do, no, let's write this like MNO and NO. Second one will be MNNOP. Now these are the two strings, so you will say okay, again matching. So if both are matching, then there will be only one option, that will calling M, N and N. Here N and P are not matching, so two calls will be there, M and N, NO. Okay, another will be M, NO. Here again matching, so you will say M and nothing. Here you will say okay, this is the condition, so N and O not matching, then two calls, M, N and N, another one M, NO. Not matching, so there will be two calls, blank string NO and M, N. Not matching, that means you will call blank string, blank string, no, not blank string, blank string, m blank string, n blank string, n, no, this wouldn't do. I just wanted to test it out. Okay, let me say it like this. M blank string, and here you will say no, mo not matching, that means m, and no, no, n, and another one will be m, n, n. By the way, now if I have to return something from here, so you will see m, that means it will return 0. But if you have two strings, that means it can return something like what is exactly their length. There are two things you need to return. First, maximum common, so you will say 0, and what is the remaining string, remaining part of both, so it will be before and after it, the common word, so it will be m only because there isn't anything. And now you will say, let's take this one as left part, and if something is matching, how to decide it is left part or yeah, definitely it will be both will be in the left part only. It will be like n is common between s and this, so it will return 0, and m, and it will say okay, n is common between these two, so it will be something like m will be before and n, this is the thing. And now you will say okay, m and n you are returning. So with the value, what is the common value? 1. Now you will say okay, 1 is matching plus 1 mn, so mn and o, you can say this is the before it, and 2, so this is the one thing. Now you will say from here, let's track one thing, mn, n is common between these two, so you will say m and n, what are the thing, m, n and 1, it will return no, so there are two calls, right? Now I'm just thinking, we make two types of calls. So suppose A, B, C, D, E, Q, R, S. So when we are deciding about this, what are the things? This one definitely is not going to be common in this sequence. That means you will say, okay, what I'll say, give me the result for this one plus this one. Now what we'll do, so whatever result that we are getting, so max, where is the max length, LCS you are getting. So let's say you got max from this one. So you will get also a string, like where the character is common you will keep it once, otherwise all characters before it you will keep, and all character after it you will keep. Wow, how much time I spent? 30 minutes, bro. And then whatever you will get, suppose you get this value, let's say, okay, let's say you got x, that is max. So after that what you'll say, if this is the max then you will add s at it, if this is max, if this is max, if this is max then you will add like max of it, y let's say, and d, and then you will return max of this value. So if I have to use recursion, I won't use recursion because I have to think about the what I'll do, return two things, result so far and value of LCS, so that based on that we decide where LCS is maximum, that one will be option. Now but I have to think from another example where I need to consider and program. So I remember last time I forgot what we say. We were backtracking the result, right? So I just need to make few changes. I'm not sure what needs to be done. 1 2 2 4 2 6 will 7. 2 2 4 2 6 1 7. Bad. What the heck? I always used to say what the heck, what the heck, what the heck. You are guys say what the heck you are doing here. You don't know how to speak. Okay, so what I have just I don't have anything. I'm clueless. Little bit I know how to solve recursion using recursion. Just I need to first I will fill the table with LCS. Now I need to reverse track, backtrack, and I did. I'm just gonna explore it. I don't. I will see. Yeah, because I don't know. But if you know what Altiverma said, he was saying like if you are solving like you are you have started filling the table and then you will saying okay, so you are biggest duffer. So I feel like I'm duffer or what? So in which category I wanted to place myself? So goal, find, not find, find uh, super subsequence. So I know the two things for sure. Suppose you will start from the bottom, okay, and you will start constructing. So if this value, yeah, if this element and this element, let's say I and j, forget about I minus 1 j minus 1, so let's say s1 of I and j equal, that means this is part of our it will be counted only once. So what I'll do, okay, I think I'm getting it. I'm getting it little bit. Equal. Then you will say, okay, this element be considered from S1 and S2. So you will say move to I minus 1, j minus 1. Okay. And result will be result, and at the end you will add any one of him, any one of, not him, them. So this is one condition, that is okay. You are like doing every time you will go and you will add result. No bro, you just made mistake, one mistake, result. Otherwise how you are going to, so first thing, and else, that means other options. So what you will do, you have two things. Now you need to check op1, that is nothing but you have to check table. Let's take upward direction, so table of I minus 1 and keep, I mean you just forwarded op2, table of I minus 1, no, I and j minus 1. Greater than equals to op2. That means the above one, the element that is like here, you are in this cube and you are moving towards this. So you will move towards this, right? And you will get more value. Or you can say you will get bigger value. suppose you move toward this means this value is not matching. Okay, what it represent? Option 1, that means you considered s1 as length s1 s1 minus 1 and s2 as it is, because you are moving in the j will remain same, I will change, s2 will remain, length will remain same. So okay, so first thing you will move this one to this, so you will move like I will be I minus 1, j is j will remain j. Okay, here one thing for sure, when you are doing this, that means s1 minus 1 and s2 will remain same. Okay, s1 minus 1, that means you already taken that element and you are looking for result, so result will become result, not result. Here you will consider s1 and I, so you just took the value and result. Perfect. Else j equals to j minus 1 and result will be s1, no, s2 of j and result. And let me do it now. I will fill it using, I got the intuition, I'm pretty happy. I think I got the solution for it. So let's fill it first. God, I did the same mistake again. So here you will say 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now D and P not matching. If not matching, then get the max of both, anyone. So diagonal elements 0, right? This not matching, so 0. This not matching, then 0. Program dynamic, correct. Then it's D and G not matching, 0. D and I think D is not matching with any, so 0 0 0. Then Y and P not matching, 0. Is it matching with anyone? No, 0 0 0 0 0. So far 0. N not matching with anyone, 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. A is not matching with any of these previous one. Now A is matching with A, so diagonal plus 1, diagonal is 0 and 1, so A is matching with M. What? A is not matching with M, so 0. I mean, you can, okay, one big mistake I was about to do, or I was doing. If A is not matching with them, then take max of both. What the heck do? You can take max of both diagonals 1. M not matching with these, so I think there are zeros and zeros because diagonal not matching. But for this one, just be cautious. Here not matching, AM and M are not matching, but still A and M not matching, so you will take max, so 1. And M matching, so diagonal plus 1 2. Then I is matching with anyone? No, so you'll say 0 0 because diagonal 0 0, and here 0 0 and 1, and here you will say maximum 2. Here C is 0, not matching, diagonal 0 0, diagonal 0, and here you will say 1 and 0 1, max 2 and 1 2. Now time to construct the solution. Construct the solution, not the solution. I think I got it. I hope. See, we will start with the M and C. Last element, you can say string one end element of both. Now you have two options, right? Both are not matching. You are at this location. Now both are not matching. That means definitely this result that here it is coming from this one or either this one. So you traveled from this one or this one, okay, and then you got the result max. So what you will do, what you are doing, either considering M in the existing string, I mean you will keep, let's say it is S1, this is S2, alright. So either you will say, now you have two options, S1 and S2 minus 1, S2 and or S2, S1 minus 1 and S2. These are the options, right? Which one you picked and you got most? Where you kept things, look, S1 you removed C, okay, or you removed C and you took the result from this one and this one. S2 remains same, so S2 remains same, so this is the option that you did. So I mean whatever you are doing, so you will say okay, it's like what you are doing, program, you are keeping program same, and here you said dynamic, you kept like this, and what you removed from it, you removed from it C, and now you said like okay, give me the result for this, and whatever the result that is coming from this is nothing but maximum you are getting LCS and all other stuff. So it is like if you have to construct super sequence, you are already constructing it, and now you just need to add this, okay. So result will be something like okay, now I need to construct, okay, I am removing it, that means it will be part of it, so it will be C, right? Or I will say like result I will keep C. So far, now you move to this location. Now again you will see what is it, I and M, is it matching? Not matching. So again you will say okay, I need to jump into the max side where max is getting, I'm getting max. So you will say okay, I'm moving, like I'm reducing the S1 again. So what you are getting from S1? I, and you moved to this location, okay. Now you will say okay, now M and M, is it matching? You will say wow, it's matching. So now you need to jump into this location. So now what we'll do, wait a minute, yeah, so it is matching. That means what you did, now you are not saying like okay, take either this part or this part. You are saying okay, I considered M from both the strings, and now I can move to -1 I can trim the string. So you will say okay, I got M, now it will be reduced to program, and it will be reduced to dynam and program. You can say like this is the string remaining and this is remaining, considered from both. Now another thing, okay, so now you will say okay, what about A and A, both are matching, superb. So you will consider from both. Now you will move to this, okay, great. Now you will say what else, R and N are matching or not matching? Not matching, so you can go to any direction. So let me give preference, when not matching I will go to upward, so I will go in this way, okay. So you will say okay, no problem, I am jumping in this direction. So you will say I got A, no, not A. So you move towards this direction, but before that what you have to make both sides you are getting equal. that means you can consider anyone, right? So I will say I'm considering okay, when I'm going to this n, I'm considering n from it. Okay, so n is done. Now you have this r, still r is the part of it. So you will say okay, now again I have two options, either I can go up or I can go down, because this value r and y are not matching. So you will say okay, now no worries, I will go in this way again. So you say okay, I will take y then. Okay, now you will say again, what else I can do? No. Okay, now you said like okay, I took this. Now still, if I have still elements, then I will say okay, I will go in this way. Okay, so you will say okay, I took t. Now you will say okay, great, you did things something. Okay, now you will say okay, now you cannot go further in upward direction, what else? So you will say okay, no problem, whatever the remaining items from j, I will take them. So PROG, what is this? PROG, GR, you will start taking from the first, you will take R, then you will take Z, then you will take O, R, P. So like this, you will move like this. I just have to formulate it, how I'm gonna do it. So first thing, you have to fill the LCS, then only the traversing part is remaining. Traversing part, what you will do, whenever you are considering, when you are considering both, then you will take one time. Otherwise, what you will say, you will go to the max direction and you will consider the element that you reduced. So this is one thing. I'm just thinking like what will be the, how much time remaining? 13 minutes in 1 hour. So bro, but the timing is very bad. I mean, like, it's good that I'm able to approach it. Now I'm just thinking like how to write the solution for it. So you will say okay, I will start while loop. So I will use while loop. Okay, let's say I equals to m and j equals to n, while I less than equals to 0. If even 0, greater than 0, greater than 0. So what you'll do, you will say if s1 of I minus 1 equals to s2 of j minus 1, then you will say result will be something like starting. So result equals to result you will say s1 of I minus 1 plus result, else op1 equals to table of I minus 1 and j, and op2 is equals to table of I and j minus 1. If op1 greater than equals to op2, then op1 I minus 1 j. So you will say result equals to s1 of what we say, you are considering I element, right? Plus result, and I will be I minus 1. Else you are doing nothing but you are reducing it, this j minus 1 and plus result, and j equals to j minus 1. Okay, this is one thing. Great, bro. Else what? Okay, finally you did this, and at the end you have to finish the remaining array. While I greater than 0, if there are elements remaining in I, so you will say s1 result equals to s1 of I plus result, and I equals to I minus 1, while j greater than 0, result equals to s1 of s2 of j minus 1. Who is this guy? Leave it. I was focusing on. So bad, bro. By the way, just okay. I greater than equals to 0, and yeah, I greater than 0, s1 I minus 1. Just one thing I am curious to know. Yeah, it's done. Let's solve it. So first thing, idea. I will write down. Simply find or build the LCS table, and then perform other operations like building the answer. By the way, I'm wasting my time or what? Not wasting. I learned a lot of things from this exam. So you will say table. I will call it table. People used to call it TP. Maybe I'm duffer. That's why I'm calling. Yeah, guys, I'm duffer. For underscore in range. Range. What is range? What is your range? By the way, I don't have any range. I'm like unbounded knapsack. Not knapsack. Yeah. Who is here to decide your limits? So, I mean, you are limitless, bro. Just people made you like okay, this is your limit. You don't have any limit. Just see, like you can do anything you wanted to do. Don't say the dialogue that Amir Khan says in not Amir Khan. I think what is the name of another that guy that was very upset and said like okay, he has to do with his sister's wedding, and also he has so many responsibilities. I forgot the name of that version. Rancho, Farhan, Farhan Qureshi. Okay, so it will be like n2 plus 1 and for underscore in what is time right now, 1 minute in range. Okay, n1 plus 1. So table we have constructed, now time to build it. And first thing for I in range 1 to n1 plus 1 for j in range 1 to n2 plus 1. If s1 of I minus 1 equals to s2 of j minus 1, so you will say okay, if both the strings are matching, then you will say okay, no problem. You can say, so table of I and j will be nothing but the length of I minus 1 j minus 1. So you will say 1 plus table of I minus 1. I mean you are just reducing j minus 1. If it is not the case, else op1 you will say, where you are considering table of I minus 1 and j you are keeping same. op2 is table of I and j minus 1. Great. So result, you can say table of I and j will be s2 not max of op1 and op2. So this is one thing, and stop it, bro. So you got the table. Finally the thing is like you have to build the construct this solution. I mean the solution result, I'm just saying it. Result will be at starting, it will be this one. I will be nothing but pointing to n1 and I will use some j n2 while I greater than 0 and j greater than 0. So what you will say, if s1 of I minus 1 equals to s2 of j minus 1, then that means you got this element could be result will be okay, s1 you can take any one of them. So I minus 1 I'm taking it from s1 and s2 both are equal, and then you will say result. Okay, and what else you will do? So I minus equals to 1, j minus equals to 1. I can't see clearly, else you have to option 1. Option 1 is like where you are going to say table of I and okay I minus 1 and you are keeping j same, and option 2 is nothing but table of I you are keeping same, j you are keeping 1, you are reducing. If op1 is greater than equals to op2, that means this is the max, so you will say result equals to op1. You are reducing the length of s1, so you will consider the element of s1 I minus 1 plus result, and you will say I will become I equals to I minus 1, yeah, I minus equals to 1. Else you will say result is nothing but s2 of j minus 1 plus result. You will say okay, and j equals to j minus 1 minus equals to 1. This is the thing. And now you might have remaining elements as we see in the as we saw in the example. So it could be in one array if there are. So finally uh, place the remaining because you have already finished I or j. So I don't want to see if condition else condition, and I will say while I less greater than 0, I will say simply result equals to result not result s1 of I minus 1 plus result, and I equals to I minus equals to 1. I am using shorthand property. While j greater than 0, so if the value of j is greater than 0, that means still there are some elements you haven't processed. So s2 and j minus 1 plus result you will say, and j equals to j minus 1. So minus equals to 1 I am using, by the way. So just at the end we need to return the result. So result, I hope everything is great. Jai Mata Di. And let's solve it, submit it. Name s1 is not defined. Did you mean? Oh god. I will do one thing. I'm little. I will keep it s1, s2. Woohoo! I solved it in one go. Great. Cheers to me. Bye bye. I have to jump into the, like I have to cook something, and so I can say hip hip hooray. But my hairs are going. By the way, thank you so much, and we are going to, like I'm gonna stream after after cooking something. I mean I will cook not reg. What is reg? Rice. I already kept them on water, or you can say in water, to get soaked, and I will wash, rinse them, and then I will just add eggs, two pieces, two. I mean, yeah, I will do something, and I will then. That's pretty much about DSA. Actually, I solved one problem, and it's great, 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 great. Bye bye, and see you soon. Take care. Thank you.